Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English. We welcome you to Daily Flash with today's trends. Tomorrow's talk. We are so glad to have you here. The most important person in the show is you. We love hearing from you. James Alexander, he fields all of your comments either on social media or on our website. Hey there, James.
Hey man, I am feeling amazing right now, and I just want to say this. This question of the day will get you talking for the rest of the week. You ready?
Okay. All right.
What's one viral moment you can't stop talking about? For me, it's Prince performing at the Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's a
Hey
good
Matt,
one.
if people have comments, where do they go?
They can go to our website, dailyflashshow.com, and they can send us their pick for that viral moment, flash at dailyflashshow.com. Mine involves anybody getting hit in the junk or anything. You can send us, also like, subscribe, share, and do all that fun stuff on our website. Let us know what you think.
That's the one you like, Matt.
It's always anything with that. It's always a class. Like when you used to watch, what was America's Funniest Home Videos?
Yeah.
Those are always the
That
best
was
ones.
the one, it would always, yes, you're right. It would always, one show would have at least somebody got hit in the nards, right?
Yep.
Do you have one?
Yeah, just as recently about the Coldplay couple getting
the couple
caught.
on the
so
kiss
much
cam.
so, I can't remember. I think it's Allstate. You know, Mayhem, the guy that plays Mayhem.
Oh, I love him.
They're making fun of being caught on the
On the kiss
camera.
cam.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that commercial?
Yes, yes.
And I was like, I love timely commercials. That's obviously
Yeah.
that tells us it's still in the zeitgeist, right? About
Yeah.
people talking about yours.
The lawyer that got on the conference Zoom call and his granddaughter had set it for was it the bunny eyes or the
no,
kitten
the cat.
eyes? Cat eyes.
I guarantee you I'm not a
Yeah,
cat.
and he's like, I'm sorry, Judge, I'm sorry. And, oh my God, I cry every time I see that. And he's apologizing and he's so sweet and authentic. He's like, I don't know how to turn it off.
I will change it. It was when that community thought they saw a leprechaun. And every year on St.
In
Patrick's Day,
Mobile, Alabama.
and they have that sketch. It's just this horribly drawn leprechaun, and the whole community's like, I saw it up the tree.
It was an actual news report.
Yep.
Somebody said they saw a leprechaun. Somebody drew this horribly drawn thing.
No.
If you Google it, you'll find it. It's happened, geez, it had been 10, 20
10, 20 years, but
Yeah.
they show it on TV every St. Patrick's Day.
Because it
It's
is
good.
so ridiculous
Yeah.
that a news station actually did a story on it. And this is before AI, so we know that it actually did.
Oh, yeah. No, this was real.
Do you remember the one that happened in San Francisco where the anchor got fired and it was a plane that had crashed and somebody handed her a hand copy and she didn't read it ahead of time and she named the pilots that were on
Jackson,
the plane?
they had full screen graphics up
Yeah.
for that.
Sum Ting Wong,
Yep.
We Too Low, and Hobley. And
Hobley.
she read it as if she was Diane Sawyer delivering the latest info. And it was some intern that made that up at apparently the FAA, or maybe it was at the news station, I can't remember. But yes, they had graphics.
And they had graphics, and they spelled out the name, everything. And there was one that we can't say,
We can't
but
say it,
it was
yeah.
phonetically. It was all Asian names. It was horrible. And if you ever fall victim to that, as you pretty much you never live it down, especially
No.
if you're a news.
I thought it was a
organization.
Howard Stern prank. Because they used to do that all the time where they'd call in with
Yeah.
fake happy birthdays to radio stations, and I thought it was a Howard Stern.
I'm guessing it was some young intern inspired by
Oh, definitely. Richard
know,
and Sal.
exactly.
Definitely.
And we're still talking about it, so
Yeah.
apparently they got what they
to
needed
this
out of
day.
it.
Yeah. Okay, I just saw my first Christmas tree tent.
Oh, like where they're selling
where
them?
they're selling the Christmas
Already?
trees already. Yes, so they are popping up everywhere, and this always stirs up the big debate: which is better, a real tree or an artificial one?
Okay, I grew up with an artificial one.
You
and
did?
I
Okay.
loved my artificial tree. I inherited it after when I had my own family, and then the wife's like, my first wife was like, let's get another one. I'm like, yeah, but I grew up with this one. Now we cut them all down. Now we murder the trees.
30 million Christmas trees are sold worldwide, if you can believe it or
Wow.
not. And this will be the first Christmas where people are anticipated to spend $1 trillion on Christmas, including their trees. Matt, how about you? Real or fake?
I like a real one, and I used to have a friend who had the best bit ever. He would get a tree, get some cheap lights every year, put those on the tree, and then at the end of Christmas, take the ornaments off, but with the lights on it, just toss the whole thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
Okay.
because he hated doing the lights, so he'd just go get a cheap strand from a discount store and then
Yeah.
toss the whole thing.
Toss the whole thing.
There is something about trimming the tree, though, like, but when you have kids and stuff.
But if you have pets, a real one is a pain keeping them out of the water dish.
Is it really?
Yeah, we had a dog who would just walk the needles all over the house, so they'd spread all over. And every time drinking the water, that's a big problem in houses with dogs. And cats, you got to keep them out of it.
But they smell the real ones smell so good. It's just nice to have that real tree. 77% of Americans, though, say they buy artificial trees.
That way you keep it every year, you know where it's at.
Yeah, but then you've got to store it, and they're not small. They're usually come in a couple of different boxes, so you've got to find storage space for it.
They're not cheap either.
They're not cheap either. And also when it comes to, being eco-friendly, the artificial trees are not so kind to the environment because they're
If you think about it, right, that's one aspect you don't think, but then you're
Yeah.
like, well, you're cutting down another tree, but
But real trees, they keep farms in business.
Exactly,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's their business. They sell Christmas trees.
And they start over. It's and then you can get it recycled as well. I would imagine.
Yeah.
They take it to. I know some cities have like shredders, so you can throw it in there. That's kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, well, and I even think the Rockefeller tree, when they do that, when they take it down, they cut it up for lumber that they give to Habitat for Humanity.
That's
so
right. See, yeah, there
there's
you
a
go.
way to recycle real trees. I mean, when you get the artificial one, it is reusable for, I'd say, 5 to 10 years.
And you know it's going to look what it's going to look like every year.
Exactly.
See, I got traumatized by artificial trees because we had one where you had to take each individual branch and put it in the post and flay it out. It would
Yeah.
take 2 days to do this stupid thing. I hated it.
my.
Never again would I have one of those. It's like, okay, unless it all comes together and I could just do this
Yeah.
and it's done, that's all I want.
Real or fake? We're talking about Christmas trees. Relax, James.
All
of
are
course,
gifts to the
we want to
world.
hear from you, James. At the Alexander House, real or fake?
Hey, it's definitely fake, and the only person that puts it up is my daughter. But I tried to negotiate with her, right? So instead of a fake Christmas tree, we just get the sticker you can buy from Amazon, just put it on the wall so it looks like a Christmas tree.
Oh, come on,
and
James.
you just go from there.
A sticker?
I'm saving
You
their
do not
environment
do a
by doing
sticker.
that. Hey, it's a sticker. It's like a tree. You can put some lights on it too, and it lights up, but it looks like a real tree. It's just a sticker, and you can use it every year. There you go. See, problem
There's
solved.
something about that, though. All right. Well, did you put the presents underneath it as well?
Yes, sir. The presents go in the corner because that's where the sticker goes, right in the corner. There you go.
So is it like a
Problem
poster
solved.
of a tree, James?
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, it's just like it's a wall sticker. It's as big as a tree, but it's a wall sticker. You can use
Oh, it's
it
like one of
every
those
year.
fathead ones.
Yeah.
See, I've
Okay.
saved you
You got a
$50 to
fathead
$100, everyone.
But there's something about it. I love it. We get I say that my new family, which sounds so weird to say that, but Liza, we always we take Enzo out to this farm that's just
Christmas tree farm?
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
go and we pick it out, we cut it out, and we have it. It's like a day. And we have hot chocolate that day. So and I like that as well. I like the way it smells.
Yeah.
It's a lot more maintenance,
It
but
is.
my wife, she minored in horticulture, so she keeps the tree always healthy and that sort of thing. But now we have cats.
Your
and that's
cats
another-
bother yours?
Yeah.
No, they will. When we first had it, first year, they nosed around it, but they didn't mess around. What about your dogs? Did they mess with
No,
it?
they're
you have
okay.
some big old.
Yeah, they're okay. I think we lost a couple ornaments last year, but we try and keep everything up a little bit higher.
That's what you have to
yeah,
do. Right.
Definitely.
Put the crappy ones down closer to the
Yeah,
bottom.
350 million Christmas trees are sold worldwide, and people spend, upwards of $30 million.
It's 350
million
female.
Christmas
female.
trees sold worldwide between
Fake and-
artificials
okay.
and real trees. Yeah.
So there's a lot there, and then that's how many that are sold. Think
Yeah.
about the ones like me growing up. Like
Yeah.
I used them over every year, and I inherited.
Exactly.
Mine was, I think,
Yeah.
older than I was, and it was one of those, Matt, that you were talking about where you had to put the individual.
Yeah.
I kind of like that too. It was like a puzzle.
I had an
somewhat.
aluminum tree. It was a
I
retro.
remember that.
Yeah,
one.
that was
I remember
really
that.
fun.
I liked it. It went for your
it
decor.
totally
It
ruined
looked
the
really
decor.
cool.
I know the big trend now is that they have these artificial trees with the LED lights like installed in them.
Yes,
So all you
yes.
have to do is plug in the tree and it's all
Yep.
lit up and done, and you can change the colors on them if you
The
want.
challenge with that, though, is that if you've got a bulb that's out, you got to figure out where it is, and that's not fun.
And James is the guy. I'll say, James, there's a light out on on my tree. I'd make him go through and change each light bulb.
I'm telling you right now, you don't even have to do that anymore. They have trees that are compact, and once you plug it in, they just grow to the size that you want them. Boom, all lights are on them. You don't have to worry about anything.
Where do you shop, James?
Yeah.
I need to
Amazon.com.
Stickers on the wall,
Stickers?
growing trees.
It sounds like a sea monkey that you put in water and it just expands.
I like the concept
I do
of it.
too.
And yeah, because different. You always have to gauge, like, is this going to fit into our room? And that
is
sort of
true.
thing.
8 to 10 years it takes for a tree to grow to its Christmas tree height.
This 8 to 10 years?
8 to 10 years.
So this past weekend we went to the in-laws where we keep my leg lamp, which I found out on our drive home. My wife thinks it's sexist, and I go,
Oh, come
It's
on.
Christmas story. You got to have it.
Oh,
She
you
goes,
have
well,
to.
what if I put a big, mail thing out there? And she was giving me a hard time about it. She didn't really think this way. But I'm like, hey, I love it. It's something that
Leg
represents
lamp
Christmas.
is classic.
All right, let us know what you
Yes.
think. Flash at dailyflashshow.com. We got a little brain flash question.
Yeah, that's right. Which singer holds the record for the most Grammy wins in history? The answer coming up next. Welcome back to Daily Flash. Let's see if you got today's brain flash question right. Here is the question. Which singer holds the record for the most Grammy wins in history?
Madonna.
The answer is Beyonce.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there
Okay,
you go.
that makes sense.
So congratulations if you got that one right. Stay tuned for all our brain teasers. Those are some good questions. Well, as states crack down on beauty salon waste and clients demand cleaner, more natural products, salon owners are being forced into a new era of health, safety, and sustainability. Our next guest, Jacqueline Rodriguez, has a new book out titled Changeworthy: How to Build a Salon that Honors People and the Planet. And she is joining us today on Daily Flash. Hi, Jacqueline. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
So you've been in the beauty industry for nearly 3 decades, but you started having some health issues related to using traditional products. Tell us a little bit more about your experience.
Yeah, I have been in the industry 26 years, and I started with just cleaning up my house and getting rid of the toxins here. And then I started to notice how I felt a difference when I walked into my salon and when I left, where I thought it was just, the daily routine of having a long day. I started to notice it was linked more to what I was around.
So what should consumers be asking for when it comes to cleaner salon products?
It's one of those things that you want to start to ask your stylist if they know anything about it, if there's anything that they can do, or start Googling on in your area to look for low tox, clean, sustainable salons. There's more and more that are starting to come out.
So what advice do you have for salon workers who are exposed to toxic salon products? I mean, this has been going on for years, and obviously you have firsthand experience with it. And this is definitely something I think that is front and center for a lot of salon workers.
Yeah, we've seen more and more things happening. And for any stylist who is starting to really think about, how they're feeling or just wanting to prevent that, I really start questioning everything. We've been taught a lot of different ways of keeping things traditional, and you just want to start looking at, does it make you feel healthy? Is your environment healthy for your clients? And how is it affecting the planet? There's a lot of things that go into it, but if you just start asking yourself those questions, you can start to go down and see what you want to change.
Tell us about some of the compliance pressure salon owners are now facing when it comes to kind of looking at these new ways of doing business.
Well, we're seeing a lot of changes in certain states like California, where we do have to, change the way that we've done things. And we're going to see more and more of that coming out, especially as we start to raise the demand and the laws are changing as well. We've had the Safer Beauty law, I think it's the Safer Beauty package, that has been starting to push out more and more. And once we start to see those, it's just a matter of time of having to have cleaner, safer, more transparency in our salons.
Yeah, I suppose it's really hard too when it comes to hair color. I think of that initially. I mean, there's, very few ways I think you can do that efficiently, but you're trying to find different ways of doing it more naturally and more health conscious.
Yeah. And the whole thing is, you're not supposed to be perfect, right? Because we don't have all of the products that will be cleaner and completely healthy. But what it is looking at what can you change. it's that big compound effect that will make a big difference. So like, for instance, I still color my hair. I'm not 100% there.
Right.
I still use much cleaner products, and I have reduced a lot of the toxic overload. And once you start to make that change, you can feel a difference. It's not being about 100%.
Yeah, baby steps. Jacqueline, great information. And to get a copy of Jacqueline's book, please visit changeworthybook.com. Thanks so much. We'll also post this interview on our website at dailyflashshow.com/FMI. Mitch.
All right, thank you there, Jackson here. Okay, you remember the movie The Jerk, Steve Martin, right?
Yes.
And he makes all this money and he's making all this cash, and then people start hitting him up for money. Remember that scene?
Yes.
And there was this one guy and he comes in and he says, Nate, listen, Nathan, the seats in my jet, my private jet, I need new leather jet. And he goes, oh my gosh, I can't believe you have to drive around and you have to fly all across and you don't have leather seats. And as funny as that is, you would be surprised how much people spend on the inside of these private jets.
Well, if you're spending that much money for a private jet, why wouldn't you want the interiors to match?
Listen to these numbers. And of course, as we know, when it comes to flying private, it's all about interior design.
Sure.
A specialist in private plane interior design says that design and oversight can actually cost your clients an extra $150,000 to $200,000, depending on what the project is. Today, right now, there are about 15,000 private jets registered in the United States. And each of those, they have about an average price tag of about $45 million per plane. But then you got to make it look really cool on the inside.
Of course you do.
Even though it looks cool on the outside, which is all I would probably care about, you want to make sure you're flying in style and class.
I think of Jeff.
Look at this.
I know, it's insane. I think of Jeff Bezos and his super mega yacht, and he has like a super yacht and then a mini yacht behind it just to maintain the mega super yacht. I would imagine you might have that with the plane situation. I
saw something, one of the lawyers here in town with Jamaica, they made a rescue run, they filled it up. He said Phil sent both of his jets to them. I was like, that guy's making enough cash to have two private jets. So there's a lot of people out there. You probably know somebody too. Spreading their wings for sure. More Flash around the corner. Stick around.
Look at that. They got the Daily Flash logo up on the sphere tonight. It even has the website, dailyflashshow.com. Pretty cool way to advertise. Only in Vegas.
Hi, Billy Mays here with Daily Flash, the fast, focused news update that keeps you in the know. Every day you get 5 60-second bursts of the biggest stories.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. It is Thursday. That means it's time for us to check in with Tony Toscano to find out what's coming out of Hollywood and straight to your screen, no matter what size you're going to watch it on. With the latest, here's Tony.
Thanks, Mitch. Streaming on MGM Plus is the action-adventure series Robin Hood.
Everything I had is gone.
And you blame the sheriff?
Who else? They rob us of our coin and call it the law. They kill our people and call it justice. And yet they call us thieves. Then let us be thieves with a purpose.
Rob, a Saxon outlaw, and Marion, a Norman noblewoman, unite to fight injustice after the Norman conquest. He leads a rebel band while she infiltrates the corrupt court, both striving for justice and peace. I chatted with the cast.
And I think they're gonna really be rooting for Marion and Rob, and all of the pressures around them are like pulling them apart, but yet their soul is like joined. And I think that's such a great journey to hop on and get invested in.
I feel like they're really going to relate to the characters and the themes in the show. Like, even though, this is a modern take on Robin Hood, I think people are really going to resonate with all of the characters' journeys, really.
Could very much potentially be one of those shows where it's, sort of Team Sheriff or like Team Rob, or, I think it's, because it's quite nuanced and it's quite, it's not just, goodies and baddies. I mean, I guess it is in some way, but it's deeper than that, if you will.
On the upside, Robin Hood offers up some terrific cinematography and sets to complement the acting. But the downside to the series is that there are just too many characters to get to know in the first few episodes. I'm going to give the show a chance to find its footing. For now, Robin Hood gets a B. You can find it streaming on MGM+. It's rated R. In selected theaters is the coming-of-age drama, I Wish You All the Best.
I don't feel totally like a boy or like a girl. I feel I'm stuck in between.
Like Demi Lovato, they use they, them, right?
Oh. She went back to she.
After being kicked out of the house, a non-binary teen embarks on a journey of self-discovery that teaches them about love, friendship, and family. I chatted with star Alexandra Daddario.
I hope that it helps make some people feel not so alone. I know that when I started really watching film, I was able to have a sense of myself in a different way and have a sense of the world as being different than how I envisioned it. And it made me feel not so alone. I go, oh, this is why I'm having these feelings. This is why I'm having these thoughts. This is what this is. And I hope that people take that away from this film.
Although I Wish You All the Best is a gentle coming-of-age story, the film feels a bit forced and stilted in places. Again, I Wish You All the Best is playing in selected theaters and gets a B. It's rated R. For the Daily Flash, I'm film critic Tony Toscano.
Hey there, welcome to this week's Daily Digits, where your first number this week is 6, and that's Grand Theft Auto fans. We have to wait one more year for the newest version of Grand Theft Auto. The release of Grand Theft Auto 6 has been pushed back until November of next year. This marks the second delay for its original fall 2025 launch. I guess we'll just have to wait to rob people, steal cars, and punch prostitutes for another year. Although there's still Grand Theft Auto 5, so it's not that bad. Your next number today is 2029, and K-pop fans, you'll have to wait another 4 years for this. Come on, what is this, The Sopranos? K-pop Demon Hunters is getting a sequel after record-breaking streaming records and being on the top pop charts and everything. It's dominated the Billboard charts and scored a Grammy nod for Song of the Year for that golden song that no one can get out of their head, including me. The official return date on Netflix is scheduled for November of 2029. Great, hopefully by then I'll have the song out of my head and my wife will stop playing the Spanish version running around the house. Your last number today is 10, as in 10 million. That's how much you might spend on a golden toilet if you happen to be flush. See what I did there? With cash. Steve Cohen is flush with gold. The billionaire hedge fund manager and New York Mets owner is selling his 15-karat solid gold toilet. I don't know if anybody's ever bought a used toilet.
Yeah.
The Golden Throne features 220 pounds of gold and will hit the auction block on November 18th. The starting bid, get this, $10 million. Gents, if I had it, I would buy it. Mitch, you want to go in on this? We can share these on the toilet. What do you think?
So we can sword fight? Why would we? Who would want? I mean, to sell a used toilet, first off.
Who buys a used toilet?
What do you think? Do you think it'll get 10 million, Maddie?
I think it will, because it's one of those. It's a discussion piece for sure. I mean, you get to go in your house and be like, "Hey, you guys want to go use the golden toilet?"
Is it functional?
Yeah,
Matt?
is it functional?
Does it actually work?
Oh yeah, no, it functions. It hooked up. It was up in his apartment in New York. Oh yeah, it works. It definitely works. I would just have to have like a coin thing to put coins in to use it, so I can make that money back on it. But
a Bitcoin.
10 mil for
Do
a
you
toilet.
use the double, triple ply? Because it doesn't seem like that's a one-ply
You never
toilet.
want, yeah. And how do you clean that with gold cleaner or whatever? All right, thank you there, Matt. We have more Daily Flash.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Let's check in with our stations across the nation. Matt Doolittle, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, 219 affiliates across the country, including around the world on the Armed Forces Network. Today, we head down to South Florida at WBEH in Miami, Florida.
Miami. Nice.
Best food I've ever had is down there.
You lived down there for a while, right?
Yeah,
the
I did.
Cuban coffee. Oh, it's delicious.
Best food, worst traffic ever in the country. There in Houston.
Do not park on a railroad track. They are the biggest problem with Brightline. People getting in wrecks down there because they'll go across that line. We're talking about the train.
Because they're not used to it.
Well, not used to it
That
at
is
all.
true.
And it seems like, you should be because it's
Yeah.
Train.
a train.
Yeah.
All right, our friends at Target. You're either a Walmart Target. You're either a Walmart person or you're a Target person. Which one you prefer? Well, Target says, listen, our sales have gone down about 3%. We're gonna have to do something different this year, and so they said this is going to save. You can hear the meeting right now. The guy goes, "This is going to save the company. We're going to get that 3% back." They have instituted what they call the 10-4 rule. 10-4.
10-4 good buddy rule?
Yes, and we're talking about they have now greeters, much like Walmart had, or
Really?
employees, if you will, have been told that they now have to give out these mandatory smiles for the holidays with this 10-4 rule. The 10-4 rule is that you greet a customer about 10 feet away, okay? But once they get to 4 feet in front of you, you need to strike up a conversation. Hey, you finding everything? How's your holiday? Do you need anything? So they're making them talk to the customers.
They ripped
Oh,
that.
shocker. Customer service?
Matt, right?
They ripped that off from Disney because they have a 10-5 rule.
It's
the
10-5?
same exact thing, but it's 10-5.
Which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay, 10. So here it is. As a customer, I don't like talking to anybody at all, so I'll just stay 10 feet away from everybody.
Yeah.
If you get in that 4 foot range, you're like, oh crap.
I miss those good old days of 6 feet away. I kind of didn't mind those.
No, but I like actually kind of having some acknowledgement. That way, if I've got a question or I'm having a hard time finding something, I've kind of made a connection with someone, so I know who to ask.
Okay, then you are exactly. They know
target.
that, and
I'm
you
their
are.
target.
You are your target.
Yeah.
You love Target. I know that. So they're saying that this is actually going to boost in-store sales because now I go, hey, can I help you find anything or whatever? You go, well, actually, I'm looking for a gift for my son or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now we have a conversation going, and then I can take you there and highlight whatever it is. It's going to be, they're kicking it off just for the holidays first. I guess they're going to see how it goes as well. It's interesting that they have to, we have to, in this time and age, go, look, we need you to be nice, right?
Isn't that crazy? Customer service. Wow, what a concept.
And being and mandatorily talking to a customer, you're there to serve them.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were kind of laughing at the whole idea of Starbucks bringing back the little messages on the cups, but I got to tell you, everybody loves it. They've been talking about it. It's one of those things that it's just a nice little, it says enjoy or, I love this drink, whatever it is. It just makes you feel like, okay, it's a connection. Your patronage is appreciated.
And it also speaks to, we're in this day and age where computers are, it's mass made or whatever, like this was handmade.
It's a personal touch.
That's why they were doing it. Personal touch to it. And I could see that, especially this time of year, we get very, very active and we forget what the holidays are all about and why we're shopping.
Yes.
So I like Target at least came out and said, hey, look, we need to be really nice. People are stressed out.
Yeah.
We're going through this crazy time. We just went through a shutdown. And at least
I will say, if you go out and do Christmas shopping and actually go into the stores, it's such a refreshing experience because you actually do engage with people. It's nice as opposed to, sitting on a keyboard and buying stuff off of different websites. To actually go out and kind of be a part of something, it's just, I don't know, it's really refreshing.
And if you want to know what you're heading into, it's called thepeopleofwalmart.com.
Oh, gee, that's a different customer service there.
There is something crazy about that. All right, one thing that you wish maybe more companies do, maybe they should do year-round. Seems like this is something.
Yeah.
We want to know your thoughts. You can go to our website, dailyflashshow.com. Of course, all over social media, look for Daily Flash. And of course, you can drop us an email at flash@dailyflashshow.com. We are not done with this hour.
No, must-watch movies. Song Sung Blue. If that sounds familiar, Neil Diamond, there's a connection.
Okay, no, I just put that together, you saying that. Also, what's it like to fly in style? Guess what? They're redecorating airplanes. We're going to show you some. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Well, the countdown to Christmas, it's underway. Lifestyle expert Elizabeth Warner joins us now with a preview of the hottest toys this season. Hi there, Elizabeth.
Let's jump right in with a great alternative to a real pet. How about the Bitsy Hamster Ball? This is an amazing digital pet for our kids that they're going to be able to interact with and have fun with. They're going to be able to care for this, feeding it, petting it, bathing it, even exercising it. This is fully interactive to touch. They can roll the hamster ball around. They're going to be able to explore treats and even 20 new hamster friends, all with their own great personalities as they they play, it'll go from a baby to a teen to a super bitsy, unlocking really cool games along the way and even some customization. Now, for the little ones, starting as early as age 1, but carrying them all the way till the age of 9, this is the Tony Box 2. Now, this is a screen-free entertainment system for our kids. It's audio. They place a Tony on top. There are hundreds of them, all of their favorite characters. They'll hear stories, songs, books, and even more. Now, for the first time ever, my first Tonys for kids ages 1 and up, with really cool, supportive, playful learning built into those Tonys. And they've added Tony Play, which is screen-free, interactive games, quizzes, and challenges. By the way, they've built in some great things to help our kids with sleep habits as well. Be sure to check out our Tony Box 2, award-winning. Now, for the educational items for our little ones, let's talk about the Fisher-Price Laugh and Learn, Mix and Learn DJ table. Well, first of all, this is a hot viral sensation. You'll see videos out there with over 1 million views. Wait a minute, 100 million views, because kids are jamming out to this. 12 different fine motor activities built in. They're going to be playing the piano, making music, but they're also going to be exploring colors, numbers, shapes, letters, bilingual phrases, and yes, they're going to be a DJ, making music, mixing music, recording music. This is going to start off right on the ground at ages 6 months and up, and then as they're able to stand, you're going to add those legs, 3 different modes of play, 3 different types of music, endless hours of fun and education. Now for the older kids, My Robotic Pet Coding Chameleon. This is ages 8 and up, another great award winner. They're going to actually build from the ground up a loyal robotic reptile buddy. Yes, a chameleon. It responds to gestures. It'll change colors. It will actually fire and then retract its tongue when it's looking for tasty treats. This is a way kids can learn to program without a screen. Built in, you'll see a color sensor, an infrared sensor, and LEDs. These all allow our kids to explore and learn what it is to code in real life with a 3D pet that's going to follow them around. Now, for more information of all of these great items, head to our website, which is WernerInfo.com.
All right, thanks for joining us. We'll post this on our website, dailyflashshow.com/FMI.
Brandon Burgess is a Formula One superfan who made headlines this year after trying to attend every race. Now, Heineken is offering fans the same chance to get their hands on that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Here's the story.
I can finally announce that something big has been in the works. When I say big, monumentally big and ridiculously exciting. So here goes. Heineken have made the world's first F1 season ticket, and they are giving it to me for the 2026 season. It's made out of carbon fiber, so it's literally the F1 car of tickets. And as it says on the back, permits the holder and a guest to attend every race next season, which means I can take a +1 to every Grand Prix. Now, that is not all. The best part is that Heineken are going to be giving fans the chance to win another one of these money can't buy passes for next season, which means someone else is also going to be able to attend every race with flights and accommodation included. So stay tuned for more details on that soon.
You two ready for your spelling test? We're going to spell the word cat. First letter, go ahead. Yes, C, good job. Next letter, that's A, nice work. And the last one, well done, you spelled cat, treat time.
The night's electric sky, heartbeats driving, we can't hide. Shadows in the pouring light, run with me into the night. We're breaking through the static, our love is automatic on the edge of...
All right, well, Singles Day is the unofficial start to the holiday shopping season. So showing us all the hottest picks on everyone's list and how to score some incredible deals on AliExpress is our friend, and of course, lifestyle expert Joanne Butler. Hi there. Good morning, Joanne.
Mitch, good morning. Thanks for having me.
We love having you here. Tell us all about the AliExpress and really what they're up to.
Well, you know what? AliExpress is one of the biggest online retailers, just a ton of cool stuff and incredible deals. And they're kicking off Singles Day, which is the official shopping day of the year, as you said, with up to 90% off on tons of stuff. Plus, they're giving you the chance to shake and win from a $500,000 prize pool. You literally download the app and shake your phone 3 times a day for a chance to win things like PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, TVs, e-scooters, headphones. You can even win $1,000 shopping credit. The sale is till November 19th, so get on at it. And they're really stepping it up this holiday season. They're also launching their Brand Plus channel, which gives shoppers access to premium international brands with official product authentication. So curated, easy to browse, quality brands, unbeatable value, all in one app. Another big game changer, shipping in as little as 2 days on a lot of things. So faster delivery than ever, perfect for last minute gifts or a little instant gratification for yourself.
I love that. Great stuff there. But let's talk about some of the hot gifts and maybe even the gift giving trends that we're seeing. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, a lot of budget-minded gifting, that's the biggest trend this year. 57% are choosing functional, practical gifts. More than a third are splitting at least one gift with friends or family. For the beauty lover, the new Burberry Touch is the hot ticket fragrance, so you want to get your hands on that. It's $42.38 at AliExpress. This adorable makeup mirror is $29.62. It looks like a big gift, but you buy it on AliExpress, you share the cost. It feels like almost nothing. On the Brand Plus channel, this Boy Home Retro Game Console, it's $33.22. The EcoFlow Portable Power Station here, it's $175.44, which is a great deal. The electric scooter next to me, it's $132.78. I love this. These are also shake and win prizes. Functional wellness gifts. I love the treadmill here. Home design lover, artificial branches in a vase together, just $3.26. Just really unique, cool, thoughtful, practical gifts. That's why I love this site. And just the hugest selection, so there's something for everyone.
And
AliExpress.com.
Very good. That's where they want to go. Matter of fact, what we'll do, Joanne, is we'll post this interview on our website along with those links at dailyflashshow.com/FMI.
Happy shopping.
From ski slopes to holiday lights and incredible food, the Mile High City has it all. Travel expert Gabe Saglier shows us why Denver is the ultimate winter getaway.
I've done the holidays here before. I am so happy to be back. This is a city that really embraces the holiday season in a magical way. The heart of the action is right downtown, so easy walking access from any of those great downtown Denver hotels. Tivoli Quad, and home to the world-famous Mile High Tree. You can't miss it. 110 feet tall, 60,000 LED lights, and a different interactive music and light show every single night of the week. Totally free, very family friendly, and right next to the famous Christmas market, the Bavarian-inspired Christmas marketplace that descends on Denver every single holiday season. I'm very excited about the grand return of the nightly Mile High Drone Show. This premiered in late 2024 to grand acclaim and making buzz again once again this year. You'll find all the information you need at visitdenver.com. That's visitdenver.com. Great trip planning tools and a bevy of deals that'll get you out here to beautiful Denver this holiday season.
Everybody, the holiday gift-giving season is here, and Mattel has the must-have toys for the whole family.
Whether you're shopping for a train lover, a baby, a niece or nephew, or maybe a pro card game player, Mattel has something for everyone this holiday season. Mitch!
Let's jump in. First off, you got to check this out. Let's start off with the classic Thomas and Friends Load and Launch Barrel Delivery Set. Now, this set includes the classic Thomas motorized engine and cargo, plus 18 feet of track and accessories. Kids can send Thomas through the tunnel and over a bridge to the delivery warehouse and upload some barrels. Then send Thomas back to the train depot for a quick reset and load him up all over again. Fun!
Okay. Oh, here we have the Fisher-Price Wood Montessori Collection, awarded the Montessori Seal of Excellence by the American Montessori Society. The set includes the Montessori Wooden Sorting Treat Dressing Busy Board and Sort and Find Object Permanence Box. Each toy includes guided play tips to help develop fine motor skills while encouraging discovery, curiosity, and purposeful play.
Next up, something for the whole family. It's Phase 10 Flip. Now, it's kind of like the classic Phase 10 card game, but it has a double-sided deck and special flip cards. One side of the deck features cards with standard colors, but on the other side, y'all, it is all wild. Players must flip the deck to the wild side or flip back to the color side to hinder their opponents.
Okay, every girl's favorite right here with American Girl's new AG Sisters collection. These contemporary characters encourage young girls to engage in imaginative play inspired by real-life experiences and meaningful friendships. The Sisters line includes 4 main characters: Francie, Leah, Josette, and Wesley, 4 fashion sets, and 3 play sets.
All right, finally, last but not least, we have the Minecraft plush chicken jockey. These toy figures bring the fun of Minecraft to life. Here we have the soft toys made with this plush, fluffy material. I was playing with these, so snuggly and soft. The large action figures transport you into the adventurous world of Minecraft movie. Kids are gonna have fun recreating or just creating new scenes.
In addition to these toys, Mattel has a wide range of gifts for everyone on your list. To find out more, please visit shop.mattel.com or americangirl.com.
Which one do you think you are, the American Girls?
Oh, I think Josette.
I was gonna say the
Yeah,
exact same thing.
I'm gonna pick
I'm gonna start
Josette.
playing some Flip 10.
I love it.
Mattel always comes out with the best toys around.
Yes.
These are just a few. Of course, we'll have these details and so much more on our website at dailyflashshow.com/FMI. Happy holidays. Let's play some Flip 10.
I like it.
Well, you know, this year, Neighbors Giving is taking center stage. It's a new way to connect with your community. Joining us now are HGTV's hometown stars, Ben and Aaron Napier. Thank you both for joining us.
We are Aaron and Ben Napier, and we're working together with Bob's Red Mill to help prioritize human connection this year with Neighbors Giving, which is all about reaching out to people in your neighborhood who you might not know as well, who may be going through loneliness and loss this year, who might be doing a holiday for the first time by themselves, and thinking of ways to make them feel loved by baking. Bring them food to say, I thought about you, and I want to know how you're doing.
Yeah. And I mean, anytime you can bring food to someone, it's going to make it less awkward get together, even though I love the awkwardness of it. I want to get awkward with people. If you go to moregatherness.com, that's the website that Bob's has worked together to build with us. It's got lists of recipes. It's got ideas of how you can have get-togethers. And let's all have a great Neighbors Giving.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Based on a true story, 2 down on their luck musicians form a joyous Neil Diamond tribute band, proving it's never too late to find love and follow your dreams.
This is today's must-watch movie, Song Sung Blue.
I'm not a songwriter, I'm not a sex symbol, but I am an entertainer.
I don't want to be a hairdresser. I want to sing. I want to dance. I want to be able to say, look at me, I made it.
Look at the night. You're supposed to be Loretta Lynn?
Oh, Patsy Cline. My boobs were just a bit bigger. I could be Dolly.
You're a blonde?
Oh, boy, am I.
I can begin to know when.
You know who you'd be perfect for? Neil Diamond.
We fill it up with only 2. We should call ourselves Lightning and Thunder.
That is not very professional of me, but I've been wanting to do it for like a whole...
You're gonna do a Neil Diamond show? A Neil Diamond experience.
Lightning and thunder!
Reaching out.
Sold out shows.
What's a Pearl Jam?
You don't know who Pearl Jam is?
I guess we're opening for Pearl Jam.
We were so close.
Lightning is nothing without you.
Came in for you, brother. There's always that one friend you can't say no to.
I hope I'm that friend.
Everything's still really scary, but if you're there with me, we can be lightning and thunder again. I am not afraid anymore.
Here we go. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good.
It's good.
So good. We're all here doing the best we can. And if we can just be strong and above all be grateful, maybe we can just make the world a better place. I've been inclined to believe they never would, but now
Are you good? Are you ready?
I'm huge, baby.
Love it.
Love it.
We're going to be singing Neil Diamond all day.
Be good, everybody.
Bye-bye, y'all. We'll see you when we look at you.
Sweet love.